Hurst from Hamilton County Schools. Today we're going to continue our Cold War unit by reading a poem. So what I want you guys to do is go ahead and read this poem called And in the 51st year of that century, while my brother cried in the trench, while my enemy glared from the cave, by Chaim Plutzik. Before you actually read this, I do want to tell you that this word augury means a sign of what will happen in the future. While you guys do your contiguous first read, I want you to identify any images you can picture. You can even draw what you picture. It's a really short poem, okay? Hopefully you are drawing what you see here. And we're just going to do a close read, okay? So now that you've drawn what you pictured, I want you to take the time to really look at this first stanza. Each stanza in this poem is only 2 lines long. What is the tone of this first stanza? How do you know? I want you to take some time to highlight the words that tell you what the tone is. Remember, the tone is the attitude, the author's attitude towards the subject. All right, in the second stanza, what feelings do you get? So it's a similar question. What feelings do you get? And in that same vein, what do you think the tone of the second stanza is? All right, now looking at the last stanza, how would you describe the image in the last stanza? After considering that image, what do you think the effect of beginning the final stanza with the word precious is? Why did the author choose to do that? All right, so I'm just going to reflect for a minute. I have a really positive view of this poem. We have this sign of a gift of another day, which makes me think that this person really values their life and everything that comes with it. The fields being described as a coin of silver under the sky makes me think they're beautiful. The description of the wife and children in this house seems very peaceful, almost idyllic. The word precious, again, tells me that the speaker here really values their life. But I think it's important to look then at the title. What do you notice about the title of this poem? Hopefully you noticed that the title of this poem is almost as long as a stanza, maybe even longer. So knowing that, I want us to think, what context does the title provide? All right, so now for our end task, and I want you to take the time to refer back to yesterday's Bitter Strawberries by Sylvia Plath when you answer this. So yesterday we focused on that juxtaposition of the beautiful nature versus the discussion. So how did the authors of Bitter Strawberries, Plath, and this poem, Plutzik, use similar juxtaposition strategies to develop different tones toward the Cold War? So for this one, I want you to actually write a flash draft of an informational essay. So keep in mind that for an informational essay, even if it's a draft, you should have an introduction that has a hook a topic sentence, and maybe some background information. You need to have body paragraphs, maybe only one, that has a, I guess this is not a topic sentence, my bad. It's like a thesis or a claim. Your body paragraphs need to have a topic sentence. It needs to have evidence from the text, in this case, both texts, and an explanation. And then you need to have a conclusion that restates your thesis and summarizes what you learned. Since you are comparing, I think that you can do a full informational essay with these two poems, Bitter Strawberries and in the 51st Year of That Century, While My Brother Cried in the Trench, While My Enemy Glared from the Cave. All right, once you have finished your informational flash draft, you are good to go. Have a wonderful rest of your day.